If you're thinking about buying a brand new full-frame camera right now, you need to stop. You might be about to make the single biggest financial mistake of your creative career. For years, the entire camera industry has pushed a very specific lie. They told everyone that you have to spend thousands of dollars on massive glass lenses and incredibly heavy camera bodies just to get professional results. They made you believe that if you did not have a giant full-frame sensor in your hands, you were just a hobbyist. But that entire narrative is about to be completely destroyed. The camera market is standing on the edge of a massive shift, and the old rules are not going to apply anymore. Sony spent a very long time building a massive empire with their full-frame mirrorless lineup. They poured almost all of their engineering power and marketing dollars into that specific space. Because of this, their compact crop sensor users started to feel completely left behind. For years, creators who preferred smaller, lighter setups had to settle for minor updates and recycled tech. Then, the arrival of the A6700 changed the conversation. It instantly became the absolute king of the APS-C market, offering incredible autofocus and great video tools in a small package. But let us be completely honest with ourselves. In the world of modern technology, total satisfaction has an incredibly short shelf life. It fades away faster than a base model storage tier fills up. Creators are already looking at the horizon, and their demands are growing rapidly. They want faster shooting speeds, much better resolution, and even less bulk to carry around on long shoot days. Right now, the internet is absolutely buzzing with a single name that changes everything. People are talking constantly about the Sony A6900. If you spend even a few minutes scrolling through tech forums or reading camera blogs, you know this is not just random internet guessing anymore. The supply chain leaks are getting way too consistent to ignore. Something massive is happening behind closed doors at Sony headquarters. Now, I am usually a huge skeptic when it comes to early camera rumors. I like to say that I will believe it when I see it in my own hands. But the actual data slipping out of the factories right now looks different. It looks like Sony is preparing a massive generational leap that borrows heavily from their most premium playbook. We are talking about a true next-generation flagship camera designed to completely redefine what a compact camera can actually achieve. When you look closely at the timing of these leaks, everything starts to make perfect sense. Top-tier supply chain insiders who have incredible track records are already pointing to a very specific release window. The growing consensus among these industry experts says we will see this incredible machine arrive between late 2026 and early 2027. Now, I know some of you are going to complain immediately. Hearing about a launch that far away can be incredibly frustrating. It is especially tough if you need to upgrade your daily driver camera right this second, because your current gear is failing. But a longer development timeline actually tells us a ton of positive things about the engineering strategy here. Sony is not just rushing out a minor iterative refresh to collect a quick cash grab from loyal fans. They are actively taking their time to develop something genuinely disruptive. They are waiting for the underlying hardware architecture to mature completely. This patience allows them to avoid the terrible thermal throttling and overheating issues that usually ruin compact camera bodies when they are pushed to the limit. What makes this specific situation so fascinating is the sheer density of the data we are receiving. Early rumors for cameras are usually incredibly vague and hard to trust. But right now, multiple independent tracking reports from major industry publications are saying the exact same things with pinpoint precision. This level of extreme consistency across different sources means one important thing. Prototypes of this camera are already out in the wild. They are undergoing intense internal testing by a select group of trusted professionals. Because of these leaks, we now have a remarkably clear picture of what this camera looks like under the hood. Let us start with the absolute heart of any camera system, which is the image sensor. The current generation of compact cameras uses a 26-megapixel backside illuminated chip. That sensor is great for casual users, but the A6900 is rumored to make a massive jump to a brand new 33-megapixel sensor. A resolution bump of that size gives you massive flexibility when you are editing your projects. You can crop deeply into your shots during post-processing without losing vital details. This feature is absolutely huge for wildlife photographers and sports shooters who cannot always get close to the action. But the raw megapixel count is only half of the story here. The real magic lies deep within the actual architecture of the chip. The leaks state very clearly that this new 33-megapixel chip will be a stacked sensor. To understand why this is an absolute game changer, you have to look at how traditional camera systems work. In a standard sensor setup, the pixels read the incoming light, and then the data slowly travels down a long digital highway to reach the processing engine. A stacked sensor completely changes this ancient design. It places a dedicated high-speed memory layer directly underneath the pixel layer. This allows the data to drop straight down instantly. This simple physical change enables mind-blowing readout speeds. These incredible speeds solve the worst problem in modern digital video, which is rolling shutter distortion. When you shoot fast-moving subjects, they will not look warped or slanted anymore. Panning your camera quickly across a street will not turn straight buildings into jelly. This feature instantly elevates a compact camera body into a professional tier of performance that can handle high-end commercial work. The benefits of this new sensor architecture do not stop at raw speed. Reports from the leaks indicate that this new system delivers a dynamic range of over 15 stops. Having 15 stops of dynamic range is a luxury that is usually reserved for insanely expensive cinema setups. It means you can shoot in the harsh midday sun, preserve every single highlight in the clouds, and still retain clean details in the deep shadows without introducing digital noise.